Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will enjoy the best plays and moments for the upper semifinals of Valorant matches Madrid between the super team and Kings of America's Sentinels versus the most consistent team in Valorant history looking for revenge, Loud. Sacy versus his old team, TenZ versus Les. This is going to be insane. The winner move on to the upper finals, while the loser will face elimination in the lower bracket.
Look at Johnqt.
Activity
This
being
can be
called here by
huge.
Saadhak, but
Nice shot.
Johnqt left to do so
Good trade
much
by
more there.
Saadhak.
Just the one before the
3v3.
trade comes through, but the B site now opened up entirely for them. Will be that plan. Sacy's out wide into the open. Could have been danger
has a
there.
flash for a
Snake, I guess,
retake.
staves it away, and a call is made to try and fight into the spawn. Zellsis. Snakebite now being held, but he's got 3 targets to deal with.
Not sure if I like this one.
Okay, Zekken right there, vulnerable.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good, man. That's really good, actually.
In the end with the snakebite post-mortem. Now setting their sights out into the A.
Saadhak got two, man. That's nice.
Anchor in position. Tucked nice and tight and safe, and really just buying time for the rest of
No
his
bullets,
team.
no bullets, bro.
Reinforcements. It was a molly into the
my
smoke.
god,
Well,
man, they are
damage
throwing
has been
this.
done. Vulnerable up.
3v3.
Set it up for an easy one for Zellsis. 3 versus 3.
Bit of a
Okay,
blunder
looking
there
good
for
for
Loud,
Sentinels,
offering Sen
man.
another opportunity to get back into it. Not planted for Heaven.
Spike planted.
Oh, and the ping goes
Oh,
down
this
to-
is
Now,
huge,
Sacy's
man.
pretty far away, but I think, yeah, I mean, look at the way that Loud are clearing this. They're expecting a reflank back up.
Holding. Usually going to be the bread and butter of a team like Sentinels, just trying to fight, scale for it. That paranoia, the timing on it. It's immaculate as soon as the nade comes through. Yep, just hearing
Buying
it.
a lot
Tuck
of
to the
time
corner.
here.
Sacy
Yo, Sacy got
removed.
punished.
Taken out now,
3v2,
just
but
2
still
will
good for
stand, and
Sen.
it could be just a bit of random spray, a bit of random spam that saves the day for them. Zellsis traded, pit going down. TenZ 1v1. Doesn't really have to gun for it as a bulldog, but will it be all bark or all bite? Tends to be the latter.
Huge round for
TenZ
Sentinels, man. The time is low, my friends. 20 seconds on the clock.
Slowing it
Loud
down,
has the
really
real three
time.
players on there.
Worst enemy is a team flash. Johnqt there, close to the corner, cut to wide.
What is going
Just
on,
threw it
man?
over the
What
top.
is happening
Cauanzin
here?
Still anchoring. Tucked tight to the corner, Sacy planting the balls on the man to go for that one out wide for a heaven plant. The wrap around, now Zellsis becomes the key player in the game.
Sentinels
He's
are
managed to pick up his
insane.
orb and reposition it too, so he's got more control over towards Heaven. Tuyz is set to try to blind somebody playing elbow. TenZ is already repositioned up top.
There's no follow-up off of that flash at all. Cauanzin with the stun finally now to try and at least attempt that reclear, but you're gonna have to be giving this one up. They don't have positioning at all. Zellsis is backed away, playing a really passive position.
They're just waiting for
Spots
Zellsis.
it, backs
Huge
away,
kill
no
by
favor
Les.
for that fight.
Whew,
They've won out
what?
at least critical ones. Now no mollies for Zellsis.
Let's
They
have
know
all
about
the
Les is
Zellsis, man.
holding
They know,
for
they
it
know.
and watching for it.
That was really nicely done there by Loud.
Only Joe here on A.
Now tucked.
Sacy's already
There it
going
is,
back, but this kill is
flames,
huge,
GCK,
man.
fault line. Definitely
Okay,
there.
nice trade by
Actually,
Cauanzin.
laboured
Tuyz the
enough,
only
but
one on
still,
B. Viper
trade
spit
online.
on mid.
Calls being made to try
Look
and
at Sacy, man.
speed up the play now.
Look at
Into B, but
Sacy.
already that Utah, look at it. I mean, the paranoia, the smoke
Oh
drops
my
down, cuts up
God,
the side with that
Cauanzin.
lurk
Great kill,
into
man.
mid. Sacy not rewarded for it. TenZ has the spike here, looking
Cauanzin has ult.
actually to take some fights here, but has to stick the plan now towards default. But his team do have his back and more.
That's
Look at
beautiful by
that.
Zellsis, man.
Coordination on display. Saadhak creeping and crawling. He managed to weave his way into the site there.
Timeout.
Spike planted. It is going to be a 5v5 retake. Cauanzin has ult.
But it's going to be utilized hopefully now to clear
Oh,
through.
this
into
like
the bit
for
of a
Sacy,
tightening
man.
lurk. The flank from
It's huge,
Sacy.
perfect
And yeah, he
timing,
scores all the
dude.
distraction in the world, gets out with his life close to the corner.
He's so
cut him up.
good, man.
Still Johnqt.
Okay, 3v3.
Quality tactics, quality time now with the whole family as he's sat back into the spectator.
7
CQCK
wolves.
forward. Leading it with the team, but it's already wrapped around, so they got to expect the Sacy's
Nice
there.
shot,
That was a
man.
half clearance. Not enough. 2 years TP adjustment.
Okay,
High
Tuyz.
ground position,
2v2.
propped up, but Les now needs to get more done, and he can't do it. It's going to come down to just a bit of spray and pray, but already time ticking, so 2 years no chance in hell.
And it's another situation, Brent, where Loud cannot get any level of economic cushionry going.
8 for Sentinels, 2 for Loud. Here comes Zekken. Nice kill, my friend. Got traded by Cauanzin, 4v4.
Line from Cauanzin. He followed up with the stun at least, but his high ground angle of TenZ drops down, gives him the cues. Cauanzin just
That's
taking a
huge
white
by
peek by
Cauanzin,
himself,
that's
man.
insane
Taking
3K
a
for
fight
him.
by himself. Yeah, there's back
Only
up there,
Johnqt and
but
Sacy
heads have
left.
fallen, heads have rolled, and now Loud
Base site
ordered.
is free.
Yeah, player advantage situation, looking lovely for them. One away from a showstopper too. Sen, they're going to be able to get a plant down here. They're pretty certain that A is completely clear. They saw so many people fighting over mid. But this one is going to be tough, and Loud cannot afford to throw it away.
Huge here. Nice cover by KCK.
Great awareness knowing that Sentinels
wonderful.
have to be playing a bit more proactively, making the moves into the post-plan situation.
Nice shot by KCK, man.
Sacy's the
Finally,
lone survivor.
round for
Shut
Loud.
down by his former squad. Contact in through B main, so
Okay,
Sentinels just got
Saadhak
themselves a
squad then.
freebie there. Can now
Here comes
utilize
Zekken.
this. Ult forwards.
Oh my god, man.
Now, no value to be found there. Out wide once more.
That's
Still
unlucky,
KCK's
man.
on a swivel. Molly's vulnerable
Good
to
by
him.
TenZ,
Pushed him out
5v4.
into the open. The easy collection of the kill. Now there's 45 seconds left. Chances to slow this one down, but it looks like Sen have no intention of it. Forward positions once more. Cauanzin drops down from the ropes here, spraying down, but Tuyz is disjointed on the rest of his team. Cauanzin out
that's
wide.
big
The
by Cauanzin.
reset
That's
forward.
huge.
Rolling Thunder lifts him up in the air. Sky
Oh, that's
high.
beautiful, bro.
And then one player standing towards the back as a crossfire setup, but the aftershock.
Yo, he's
is
insane,
leads.
man.
Cauanzin on for so much
Oh
more.
my god,
An
man.
ace on the cards. Leicester stick. This one comes down to the spam, but John is stunned. A tap. He's going to be out wide. He's going to be forced wide. Knows it. Info gathered now, but another stick now. Less finally to trust. Maintained in his teammate. Maintained in him. Might be punished. A tap. Out. Force with a jiggle. Johnqt. Balls of steel.
Oh my god, man, he's so good, bro. This guy is amazing, man. Here we go, my friends. 93
really far away from the
Loud.
action.
Real
Inside
fast.
is-
Revive the stun. There's no connection there, so Les is able to
John,
just skip
man,
and hop
John's
away with
too good, bro.
Johnqt. It's just this watchful
It's
eye onto it as
unbelievable
a
how
gap
good this
into
guy
the
is,
smoke.
man.
Maybe a bit unintentional there, maybe
Cauanzin
just a
got
bit
one,
rushed from
4v3,
Tuyz.
but last
Sen are also expecting
15
there to be more
HP,
players
man.
on site right now. Like, okay, well, where are the other two players for Loud?
Okay, they will be able to get the
They
spike
lost track a
plant
little
on
bit of where Cauanzin and Tuyz could be, and now they've lost a lot of map info too. There are still chances here for the Loud players to turn things around, but this silent jump spot.
Maybe not, bro. Look at us
Gonna be
taking
punished.
too long to go to
Down
the
a couple
side.
of
They don't know
obstacles,
that
really.
And look at the
The
rest of
site is
Sen,
empty.
tripled up, re-clearing areas of the map, trying to regain some information, making sure that they don't offer any 1v1s.
Yeah, methodical.
30 seconds.
You know the win conditions of Loud right now. Playing against it, slowly creeping forwards, making sure to regain some of that map control. No kill found onto Cauanzin. Less a chance, really, for him to bite back and fight back. Here it is. Return of the fire. TenZ from
15
the
seconds, man.
wraparound.
Not much time.
2 years running all the way through. He knows the time's against him. So, pistol round. Does not go the way of Loud. But now, time running against them. Loud, get a move on. Cages. Propped up, pushed up. Behind it, Johnqt can't follow through after that trip. There's a smoke in his face. It does make it quite dangerous, quite difficult. Still, it's a bit of run and gun in action. Only a few seconds remaining. Pull out the sidearm. Why not?
Oh my
And it gets
god,
the job
man, this
done.
is over.
Trip in their face. There's no
That's a
protocols at
tough
all
one.
to really deal with that one. Should have known it was there,
5v3.
surely, if they were walking all the
This
way
could
up,
be it,
TP
man.
forwards. It is just being toppled
Looks
and
like it's
crumbled.
over, my friends.
All the opportunities in this
5v2,
round here for
one is on
Loud.
the clock.
QCK with a
Okay,
nade.
QCK got
Does
one.
get the one onto Zellsis.
I mean, this spike is down in such an open position, though. It sends to close out.
Only Saadhak left. Now what can he
it's
do
inevitable,
here?
yeah, the double face
GG.
in the air. That is one of the most one-sided maps we've seen. Two of our top teams here in playoffs. But Sentinels are primed and ready. This is a team angry.
So just gambling the wrong way here.
Only Saadhak here to defend.
Saadhak.
Has a frenzy.
Flash through, who's playing anti. Where's the follow-up?
Nice
There is
2K for
none.
him, bro. That was so
Just
good,
rips away
man.
to it, a
Spike
frenzy
planted.
in his hands.
5v2
The position
retake.
being played here. Dash
Okay, Zekken.
fading away, but Zekken still on his
4v2.
ground that he's earned himself. Dodged. Another play being set up as well. A TenZ with a pop flash into the peak. It allows Zekken to recross back, playing together
this
now,
is
but they've
good.
got 4
Oh
players
my
to
God,
deal with.
TenZ.
Make it 3.
2v3.
Can't let this one slip
That's a
now.
lot of
Loud.
damage, man.
Johnqt, it's good for the damage. TenZ gonna be forced out wide. TenZ.
Oh my
TenZ!
God, man.
You can't be getting away with this, son. Surely not need.
Yo,
Doesn't
man,
even
we was
matter.
a 5v2.
Saadhak pushed
How did
forward.
they
That's a
win
2.
this?
Might be some serious
Sentinels.
danger here. I mean, 2 years just holding
4
on to
players here on B. It's a 5v4.
there. Flash through into the back. Dart. Oh
That's
my.
unlucky,
They knew
man.
exactly the position that was coming from. So Cauanzin didn't really stand a
Okay.
chance on the armor. Draft dashing away.
Yo, look at KCK, man.
Survives. Flank attempt from QCK. Oh my.
No
goodness.
one's
anyone
watching.
heard that?
No one is watching.
TenZ is
No,
watching, but
TenZ was watching.
they're going to get distracted.
They are distracted now. Their pressure
Oh my God.
really
Put on
being
QCK,
applied.
put
It's
on
left
QCK.
here and QCK for the cleanup.
Oh my god, man, that was so good.
He's there with a trade, but 1 versus 3
Tuyz
now.
low HP.
Defuse online for 2 years. Not going to be pushed away from this one. There's no more
Yeah,
utility
That's it.
left available for them.
What a
So
round for
thrifty round
KCK,
for
man.
Loud.
It's a bit bizarre. Maybe the
timeout
Nice
probably
shot,
queued a
man.
little bit earlier.
Yeah, probably
What
queued
a
before they won the
man. What a
round.
round.
But QCK opened this up with a beautiful sheriff shot and then closed the entire thing too.
Here comes Sentinels.
Skipping and hopping over around the side.
The
Cauanzin,
side
he's
is
been caught.
empty.
Do they want to dive and dash onto this one? Now
Laz
Saadhak
use the
is his
Viper's
bodyguard. Doesn't...
Zellsis has the
There's a
lockdown.
wallbang angle here.
Yeah, it's a wallbang angle with a pit drop down on top of it. Lockdown though should push him out of position. Potentially it to clear, but Les might just go down with a ship. He might
QCK is
opt
again
to
on the
get
flank,
detained.
man.
QCK is wrapped all the way behind him, and yeah, he will
What?
get detained just so that this pit stays.
Oh
Somebody
my
spammed
God, Les.
onto the top Rattler's position, dropping down. Crucial kill here onto the flank. Zellsis cleans
kill
that
by
one up,
Zellsis,
so no
man.
gaps now
3v5.
left into the play. Hunter's Fury offloaded. Really just going to be utilised to try and push these players from
2v3.
Loud into these forward positions, and they have managed to even it up ever so slightly, but still a player disadvantage. Molly
Oh, this is
waiting for the
winnable,
fade
man.
with Mosh down now. Dizzy on top of it with the Cove. Now stacking up all together. Post-plant utility should be good enough here for Sentinels. Now players realise it. They're the ones who have to make the moves
Oh my
forwards.
God.
Cauanzin.
Oh my God,
and
Cauanzin
Tuyz.
is insane,
That
bro.
is just disgusting.
John
Just to mix it up.
with a Guardian.
If QCK gets
QCK
spotted
playing
now,
alone here
still,
on B.
he's rattled off the shots.
Needs to be careful.
End up using
What?
dash. Wow.
Les alone, man. What aggressive play,
Literally
man.
the
That's
same as what he
insane.
did in the pistol round. I mean, he went for this aggressive push on
Oh
that
my
initial round, man.
God,
He's
man.
taking matters
He
into his own
decided
hands.
to win the round, my
Does
friends.
not care. Damn!
Yo,
3,
guys,
4.
this round's
What a
mine.
beautiful bait
They're
and
saying
switch
stall,
setup from
okay?
Cauanzin and Les
Don't
as
die.
well.
I got
Such
this.
an unusual one with the Sova hopping.
Oh, that's unlike
Yeah,
for
I
Zekken,
mean, it
man.
feels like a Loud
Oh
that
my
is
God,
very,
what a
very
run by
angry.
Les, dude.
Pod and
Yeah.
poke the bear.
And frankly,
Broken up.
it wasn't necessary for Les to go and do that. When they've already won 5 rounds in a row and the game plan's working, does Les need to force those fights and take the 1v1s?
What?
No,
Oh my
but he's
God,
also,
man.
he's Les. He does just have these moments where he decides to take over a
And
game, and he's been pushing
that's
up on
so
A
good,
looking
bro.
for that
Look at
duel,
this.
but Zellsis has
So
not been giving it
beautiful,
to him.
man. It's so clean.
If they're B defaulting and they leave Zellsis with the Killjoy utility on A, Zellsis plays it really safe. With a flash,
Another hit on
actually
the
going the right
A side.
spot.
Really deep flash down.
Okay,
Les
this time
decided to take the
Zekken
repeat.
got a kill, man.
He
Nice,
shot fire
nice
straight
entry.
into the wall there. Zekken wins it out though. Molly's
5v4.
dealt with. Accounted for. Now you're going to see it. The Reckoning pressing forwards with the
Cauanzin,
advantage. They've
that's-
got Loud.
that's
Not
huge,
giving up
man.
any space. They want to take it right back away from them. Already you can see it at deep position. The weaker guns and weaponry still.
Yeah,
Maybe
QCK
Sen could
has the
make something of it.
operator.
Again, the triangle of death set up. This time though, Thrash taking that first
What?
contact. Zellsis winning that fight. The adjustment and snap to the
Bro,
side.
Zellsis is crazy,
And
man.
retaking now with this operator just becomes
Oh
a
my
dire,
God,
dire
Zellsis
situation. And Zellsis
is so
is throwing
good,
a
man.
mockery over them.
Saadhak, 1
Taking
to 3.
liberties when he's on low HP. Because why not? He can do it.
This is how it
Wanted
is.
for Sacy, tapping.
I saw.
Over and around. Spotted. One.
Really?
Sacy dropped. Saadhak now, but time surely working against in the jump spot. The jiggle, Johnqt trying to gamble and dice with Dev himself here all
Well
the way
played,
through.
Banjo,
That
man.
is
Well played.
immaculately played. Mosh pit into the back now. This time Sen fighting to and nail.
Cauanzin,
But you're up
bro.
against Cauanzin. Johnqt.
Okay.
Where's he pulled that one from?
Oh my God, that's crazy, man. But yo, Gerald is so good, man.
88 health to his name, he just needs to survive.
Quick
Down,
out,
and
Gerald,
he's
man.
already
4K for
hunting
him,
them
man.
down.
Get
Les,
this, man. Get
with
this,
him
man.
toppling
Get
Ace
this, bro.
on the cars. The crowd
Yes,
wants it.
yes.
The people are chanting. QCK spotted out wide. Will his team give him
Oh
anything?
my
Not
God,
quite.
man.
Still.
What a round by John.
Riot
Zekken needs
is
to go
gone.
huge here, man.
Loud. They have to clear this one. Bodies might do it. Surely Ghost
Well, what?
Ghost Moment. Not getting away with too much
Hey.
more still. 1 for
I'm
1.
not suspect
Drop
Zellsis to
down,
be here, I
Zellsis.
guess.
Taking up
Will
space
they?
back towards the backside.
That's
of
insane
Yellow.
already, man. That's
Plays
insane
some supported
already.
util though, and
This
TenZ
flash
is the
can
one
be
holding
huge.
it. So Flash repeat timing.
Oh my
Needs it now.
God.
Needs help right now, and he's
Beautiful
got
play
it.
by
The
Sentinels,
follow
man.
through from the rest of them.
2v2.
Those reinforcements jump.
Yo, that is so
Spot and
good.
peek. Les, he's taking them all out.
It's
7
winnable.
seconds remaining. Molly
John?
has to stick it through here for Saadhak with that plan. It's
so
the only
weak.
way. He goes down to it. And
Oh
leaves it
my
just up
God,
to
man.
Les. 1 versus
14
1.
HP for Les.
Viper versus Viper.
They should know that Les is this week.
Should have been cool.
This Sentinels Classic could do work here.
Time to put it to the test. Lot to clear though for Johnqt. Thankfully, he's got a bit of time on his side. Contacting,
Oh, he
spots
saw.
it. That's now going to be dropping. Orb propped up. How does John choose to play it? Here's those shots. Spots it out
That's
of the right
beautiful by
click
John, man.
business.
He's so good,
Done
man.
and dusted. Wipe your hands of that one. Pistol round here for Sentinels. Second Outlaw
Oh,
Sees the drop.
my
Spots just
God,
baited
he
out
got
for the shot
destroyed,
wide. And
man.
QCK
Oh, this is trouble for Sentinels.
didn't really realise that he was already pushed up on that left-hand side, so he's earned himself an upgrade.
Yeah, nobody
Doesn't
can
get
second
his
the playoff.
point
That's a
planted
really
here.
bold angle. He was expecting Loud to be playing more slowly.
Okay, Loud can win this.
Saadhak not willing to give away his life to the molly once more for the plant, so
But
taking that util out.
two of these players will die to a one-shot from the
Oh,
elbow.
they're not watching for it. Over the top
Oh
there, that's
my
the ghost
God, bro.
gameplay occurring right
Should we
now.
fall?
Out wide, TenZ seeking to reclaim a bit of that territory, a bit of that ground, and he has slowed it down enough for the spike to be dropped down, but it is a 2 versus 3. This is the danger zone right now. The verge of getting thriftied. Like you said, a single shot will do it. You've essentially handed over the operator to QCK.
Yeah. It looks like a save, to be honest, but they're still going to try and fight over it.
Oh
There
my
are still
God.
opportunities and danger here.
That's so like that.
You slip them up.
TenZ is making an enormous
Yeah, this is
wraparound and let's
interesting,
gone
though.
into Snowman.
It's one of the opposite.
This is such a bizarre round.
no.
Johnqt is
Oh
back
my God,
to
the timing.
wall, all about the timing. No way!
That's insane, man.
His
That's
lesson
insane.
finds
Okay,
it.
TenZ.
And the gamble,
V2
a wrap around
has the
here of TenZ
bulldog,
has to
less
pay off. It
slow.
has to pay off massively, but it's not going to be planted out wide. Less does he
Oh
even
my God, look
acknowledge
at
it.
this
The reload is
timing,
heard
bro.
here.
He's checking,
Close.
check.
Quarters again. Cuts it up into the angle. 1 versus 1, but it really should never have been here. In the first place, Knife tags it. Knows the wrong
that's
positioning as the
beautiful
wall
play by TenZ, man.
fades. The head is collected. Stuns. Not really being respected. I mean, Zekken is just
Oh my
trying
God,
to
that's
really
huge
get the
by
most
QCK,
out of it
man.
there, and he is finally punished. So,
5-4.
no command, fast, off the rip, pushing forward. So they're going to expect this QCK. He's already
That's
behind the man.
insane,
Already
QCK.
behind him playing up.
Oh
That's his
my
lead.
God, bro, that was crazy,
Three-place fall
man.
just like that, dropped
Holy shit.
to the ground, to your knees, if you are TenZ in this case, and Zellsis
Zellsis
for Zellsis.
1v4, QCK
1v4.
1 HP.
Last one left. Decision being made for him, really. Has to be the save.
Time is low,
Go down at
guys.
some point. Drone.
38 seconds on the clock. Johnqt still has the Viper speed.
So that they can still fight with the
Sacy's
nade.
low
Oh,
HP.
flash play, TenZ.
Okay.
He's still alive here. Got his one, but Tuyz also returned with the fire now. Feeling the heat, feeling the emphasis that he needs to make a play here. That's why he's going wide dodge.
That was close, man.
Side
Nice
tail
try.
away from the shutdown. Mosh pit dissuading it, pushing back this one, but he doesn't expect the player above him. And around the back.
Oh my
What
God,
an adjustment!
Cauanzin.
Flicks
What
to the
was
side.
that,
Luckily,
my friend?
Tuyz still there. Not a reckoning.
That was
Dropped down with only
terrible,
12
man.
seconds left. There's no plan
need the
online.
plan.
And stun here, up and away. Updraft all round.
Oh my
And Sentinels.
God, man.
Wow.
That was so
Grasping in
ugly.
the midst of all of that. Nice.
Okay.
Retagged.
This is
Got
the first
three
time we've seen
players.
someone trying to play an aggressive position on Pipes.
Zekken as the
There's no way to
operator
get out of
TenZ.
this one. There's too many spots to really account for. And well forward. It's messy. It's real damn messy.
another
Luckily, Zekken is still
man.
here.
What is
and
going on
collects.
here?
With 2 on the board now. Maybe a chance for Sentinels really setting themselves up in an advanced position. It's been one
Yeah,
of
that
the
was
first
nice
times.
by
Yes,
Saadhak,
Saadhak says, not quite. He's got something to say about it. Does bring it into a 3v3 now. With that util finally respected. Saadhak pushed away once more, and it's about bleeding it out. Another tap. Online this time. In the wingman, Dizzy over the top. Zekken back into the.
Oh, he saw.
Hello.
What?
He's not quite seeing that one over
Did
the
he
top
see it?
below him. Does not anticipate it, but guess what? His teammates did.
What just happened?
It's all about the reaction.
Just
Now,
a
yes, he
patient.
still has a dash, but it's not active. Here he goes.
man.
Dart. Has to cover
Was a
himself.
nice
His own
dive.
footsteps there away from it. Over the reswing now across. He saws him over the rope, but he couldn't adjust the aim in time. Zellsis spamming and spraying and a
Looking
bit
good
of
for
praying.
Sam, man.
Let's get the job done
Last
there with
has
the
the
removal
Viper
onto
speed.
2 years.
This
Cauanzin,
is
though,
gonna be
will not
huge.
be pushed back and
Beautiful
away.
by QCK,
QCK is his
man.
time to come alive.
Insane.
Over the top of rafters.
Oh, he's playing
Risks
so good today, man.
necessary in this spot, especially when
Again,
you're a player
actually.
down.
The pit invested in a 3v4 here.
That's dirty.
It does cover the spike.
Yeah, look at that. Stretches all the way over towards it, and he still has 2 snake bites as well. That will put the time pressure now onto Sentinels. This could be the 12th round for Loud. It's about how they navigate it. It's about how they sail through. A tap forwards now. What is the next wave of things? QCK traded. Now sticking though
Cauanzin
already
through.
there. That's going to be the wingman putting that pressure onto a Hunter's Fury. Skipping a hop over to the top. And well, it's just been stuck in the middle of all of it.
That's incredible! Dude, Wingman does not take additional damage from the pit being there. Zellsis has a timing to try to
Okay,
disrupt
Zellsis.
this.
This is huge, man.
Let's get
Okay,
dropped.
4v4.
So now it's going to be a 4v4.
Loud. Can get the spike painter here on
Backside
A.
gained.
John still has
Saadhak.
the Viper
We
speed.
pushed away this time. Moshpit just a little bit too delayed and late. This is going to be setting themselves up potentially in a favoured
Placing alarm bot.
counter here with the retake of Sentinels. Jump spot, just seeing, but he does back away. So now with the alarm bot, bit of spam, bit of spray. It's
Okay,
pop flash
TenZ.
play. TenZ,
Oh
man!
my
He's
God,
taking
oh
it to
my
him.
God,
Damage
please.
done though. Had the knife
One
out. Wasn't
victory.
expecting that follow-up, especially with 2 years there. But what can he really do in this spot? V3. Have to find one of the fights, and Zellsis isn't keen on giving him it.
For him to run, man.
Now Sacy sticking, half already. Options dwindling. It's a high-low
Yeah,
face.
that was hard, man. Mad
That
big
is up to
points for the
12 now for
Sentinels.
Sentinel.
5
GG.
rounds in a
Aggressive.
row for Sentinels. Mad
Here
big
it
point.
is. Adjustment
Oh
not
my
there
God,
in
TenZ
time.
got
He just tried to
punished, man.
flick
That's huge.
to the side. It was actually TenZ who was the one who went down there to a bit of random spam. Updraft and away.
Johnqt still
Back
has
in.
the Viper spit, bro.
Respect now
Oh
to
my
reckoning.
God.
It's incredible that Sen are winning these rounds while the early fights are going so terribly for them.
Saadhak with the plan. Not gonna be pushed back. You got to think now. Loud again, surely set up for success. But I said that last time. It was Sen who ended up taking it, but this time there's a player disadvantage. Doubled up, shoulder to shoulder, round to the back. Tuyz showing presence. A little jiggle and offset there with a movement, but not going to expect Cauanzin. And he's still here, alive and kicking. Weaving in and out, dodging, juking, playing with his team, spraying them all the way
Oh
through
my
overtime.
God, we're going to
on the
overtime,
cards.
my friends.
QCK forwards position as the sides are switched around. We know he's been getting aggressive. The question is, Sen gonna pushed away from this now to Dizzy. Didn't even really connect him. He was so close to the corner, but he doesn't land the shot, so backs away. Showing presence there with the operator. He wants a second go at things. Sacy,
shot
not
by
expecting it.
Stay.
The rest allowed, backing him up still.
God, what's
It's
going on?
sprayed and
Pretty
messy.
sure.
It's all over the bloody
Who's
place. Two left to stand here from Sentinels.
Gonna be a difficult situation for John and Zellsis to recover. Do they know that everybody is here? I'm not sure they've seen Saadhak. John, though, picking up that ult orb, one away from getting a pit online. If there was an ult that could turn this round, it would be that one. They've got to be concerned about the wall. Les can drop it at any point to try to set up the double face.
Doubled up side by side, top rafters, Tuyz. Important one to win with Zellsis dropping.
Victory. He likes
He
this.
sends the nade flying, the molly there. Just can't quite land the kill. He now has
Yeah,
a
he got
pit.
it.
He
Got
does
it.
have the pit, but does he choose to offload it? Of course he does. It's OT. And now
Got them
drops
both.
it down. Evacuating the one angle, but over the top of the ropes.
Great timing, 3
Doesn't expect
HP
Tuyz.
picking like that, it's insane.
Good for those
This could
defensive rounds
be
towards the
the
end.
last round of map number 2.
Loud, they set their
Next
sights
one
over
is
towards B.
Such, boys.
Ah, that's no way. The spam.
Very
Nearly
close.
tagging him up, draft over the top.
Nice
That's
opening by
QCK.
QCK,
Wonderful punish
man.
onto the corner.
That's huge.
More where that came from. As the rest of his team, this is it. Set up for success. Set up for map 3. And you got to think it. It's
Oh my
inevitable
God,
on
he's
top of the
crazy,
ropes.
bro.
How is he
He's
accurate there?
crazy.
Running and gunning, but TenZ.
Only
dealt
Zekken
with.
left.
Dropped.
Spike
A
planted.
retake with the up.
No operator to play.
Fairy tale
Okay.
moment for Zekken. It will have to be.
That was a nice
He
shot.
doesn't expect
GG.
it to wrap there. So 14-12. Loud. We are going all the way.
It deserves a map 3 this series, but for a moment, I thought Sen were going to clean it out in 2.
Here's the flash being sent flying. Lucky to not die.
Whoa.
Saadhak running
That
and
was
waiting
crazy
away
by Saad,
backwards,
man.
running and gunning
What?
with the frenzy.
That was
In 4
insane,
bullets
man. He's
left,
so
and he
good
still
with
managed
this
to land
weapon.
that shot. So
5v4.
play disadvantage. If
Time is kinda
Sentinels give
low.
themselves the sight, will be the plant on top of it. But what is the call after the fact?
I'd have so much utility on rifle rounds to be able to deny plants from going down. They don't have as much to work with here.
Who is 14
Barely missing.
HP?
Flash pushing him away there. Paranoia was bad. He still
That's
didn't
a
face
nice
it with the
little
guns.
pick,
Now
man.
Saadhak's all the way behind them. Dizzy. Tap onto it. It's going to be alerting the attention of these Sentinels players back and around, but they have so much to deal with now. The push and the pull
Oh
of these
my
loud
God,
players,
this is
just
good.
too
That
elite.
was good, man. That was good. The boom bot.
Flash, all in
on
conjunction
it.
now to
30
Dizzy,
seconds
all the way
left.
through market.
Yes,
Nothing to really
empty.
stand their
Only
ground,
was
but Les is still going to try and do
not
it
so much
otherwise.
neutral.
ADS firing them down as well. The
Okay.
bullet tag's just slowing them ever so slightly. Enough for Saadhak to get that one, but a plan.
Spike
Down
planted
here
for
for
the
Sen, they'll
4.
push back from it so they can start to play this post plan, but do they really want to do this? Just with the stingers.
All the stingers, man.
It's like an awkward one to try and play into, especially when Cauanzin has almost all of his util. A few more seconds left, and he will have the fault line, but there it is. Sends out the
What is that, bro?
Outstroke, out wide, forces
What?
Zellsis, no kill. Paranoia used in response to this one, and a second flash sets them back up with a deep smoke.
And the stingers
really
are
forcing
not
Loud to
good
push
for
forwards
this
into
one.
this one. A tap onto it again. Stunned up inside the smoke, damage done. Cauanzin still lives on 21 health. Defusing now, Saadhak onto half. Has to be dealt with, has to be locked
Oh
down.
my
Sticking it
God,
through.
bro.
And
What
no
a crazy
damage, not
round,
enough.
dude.
Not with the stingers.
Okay, Tuyz, it's
Swung,
on
but they're not
you,
going to
man.
expect it. Yeah,
Nice
look at
shot.
it. No
Got
way,
out.
looking straight into
Clean,
it.
clean, man.
Leaning on his history as a duelist player there, Tuyz, and he's
What?
absolutely finessed that. Does he anticipate
Yo,
TenZ being up
TenZ.
top, though, inside the one-way?
There's no way.
Punish in sight here. 2 players left. Will the smoke fade in time? Still
This is
waiting for
bizarre.
Oh,
it. It
they
is
heard.
bizarre.
Oh,
It's a
we can get
flash.
2.
Repeat now out wide. What is that? Cauanzin.
That was crazy by
Who's
TenZ,
leaping
bro.
across.
That was crazy by
Paranoia.
TenZ, bro.
Tap from TenZ with the movement. Not enough
He almost
bullets
got
in the
forward,
end.
man.
Still,
Okay, 2v3, VCK has the running back.
Himself back up, could play into this one with the ult, might even choose to do so. See if it makes a real difference here, but Sacy does have his ult back online, picked up from Prior, and here it is, the second round of things. Thrash, spawn, broken to pieces. Clear the close left corner, but still, Zellsis, who does want to just try and take a fight there. Johnqt tucked as well. A lot to clear in this spot, and just walking right over him, QCK. There's that trade with the pop flash now. In and out and through, but still with a util in his hands.
Well played by Sentinels.
Lacking to be a thorn in their side. Don't want his retake start to come online for Loud.
QCK
He's
has the
very
running back.
isolated.
Very isolated. Spoke to play in, wants to try and
by
get
Zekken.
in and rule that
Good trade
angle
by
over the
Cauanzin,
top
look
now.
at John, man.
Reflank from
On the
mid, but
flank.
already it's traded equally.
The timing actually here from John looks fairly good.
Yeah, he has to potentially get a move on, but it's up to the rest of his team, I think, to
He might catch
dissuade
the
and push them
Phoenix
back.
ult.
Yeah, Paranoid's there, and he does catch it. QCK just alive no longer. Deep cam round the back, Louder left really scrambling, looking for options, and they've decided to take the fight.
God. What's going on?
Twins that! Get out of here! Still no tap onto it. The pressure's mounting, incredibly so. Tuyz facing with all the kills.
Oh, they
You're
won't
joking,
know
but
the time, long time.
the
What
time's
a
too
round,
much.
man. That was crazy, man.
Holding the
nice.
angle, but actually,
Holding aggressive
Fuel gonna be
window.
fading. What
Yeah.
is that?
He can do whatever he
Pre-aiming,
wants, man. He's so
anticipating it
good.
for seconds. So
That's a nice trade by
back to the angle there.
Zekken. Good for the attackers.
Very confident
4
too.
before.
Necessary
Loud
kill for him.
still
He's not
has
having a great
3
start
ults
to
to
this
work
map,
with.
but let's get back onto the board with that one at least.
Cauanzin went and took the ult orb over towards A, so he now has the Rolling Thunder online.
Zekken was an initial tap, but now going to be sticking it for the plant. Does have his ult online now for it. Here's the Rolling Thunder. Back into them. Showstopper to use. There's a bit of a reaction into this one, and
This is
Zekken,
good reaction.
his whole goal is to really slow this one down. TP dodging out of the way. On top of the box, they're going to expect this one to drone. We'll see it. Tags him up. So eventually, TenZ will be spotted into this one and done spot, and QCK
Nice shot
through
by
the
QCK,
wall.
man.
Favoured
Bobby
for
try.
it. That's the wallbang angle on top of it now. It's an interesting fight to be taken.
Oh my
John
God, John.
QT turns it into a 2 versus 2.
That's
tagged
not
up by the
normal,
knife,
John.
but
That's not normal, bro.
onto the head, spots it now, Zellsis. So much more in this position, Saadhak feeling frantic in nature. Does he have it? I don't know. I don't know. Did he get onto it in time?
That was insane by Saadhak, man. Holy
goodness.
shit, what a clutch, man.
They're just barreling all the way through into mid. There's a nade. Watched it. Zellsis still here.
Okay.
Johnqt, they're just trying to
5v2
dominate
for
this
now?
one. This one singular position. They do control A main. It's throwing a bit of chaos
has
into
the
the
ray.
mix. In
He
through the
saw
back
his
side,
self.
just spots the elbow. Just spots the elbow and TenZ.
Oh my
Looking this
God.
way, that way. Didn't know where the players were going to be coming from. Sacy.
Sacy 1 before.
Last one left. Could have been granted one extra. Gets the one, backs out. 50 seconds in the round.
Imagine if he wins this, man.
It always gets me listening to the Brazilian fans chanting against Sacy. It just
It's
just
weird
seems
to see
so
that,
wrong.
Man. I'm gonna lie.
He's in a very difficult
You
situation.
never get used to
Bullets
it.
didn't opt to reload. Didn't want to give away any sound cues.
If he finds a timing to separate individuals, maybe he
Oh,
could get
that's
something
crazy.
done. He doesn't have to be anywhere near the plant.
This is insane, man. And
Everyone on
bullets.
Loud is
They're
so
going to make
grouped.
mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. They don't think he's there on the angle in
Oh
time. He's
my
caught himself
God,
into the
he
1
reload.
versus 2. Ult still online here for Saadhak, but he doesn't really find a time to use it, but the dart reveals all. Sacy has to pull off an absolute miracle. 5
Hey,
HP
but-
dropped down,
I'm
backing away. Now wide and sprayed them through. Sacy,
He's the
a
best.
beastly
bro.
performance
He's
against the
best,
former
man.
team.
Oh my God.
Silencing the
That's
Brazilian
insane,
crowd.
man. That's insane.
That clutch is like a dagger to the heart of Loud.
Yeah, man. That's I don't even know what to say, bro.
Unbelievable.
How the fuck he won this?
I've seen Sacy get these before when he was playing in Americas. It's all down to him playing the Gecko. The fact he can be so far away from where the plant goes down. His positioning is just
The Vods
immaculate
is the
in that
best in the
situation.
world,
Loud
my
enough
friend. What
thinking
can I
about
say?
Plan now down, and it looks like this might be another funny round.
it. Louder playing really heavily for
was a
backside
nice
B
catch by
control,
them,
which is going to
too.
allow them to get players in, flooded.
Hit it as well. Just to play for it. QCK does have his own ult now. Run it back. Finally initiated. He was suppressed in time, but just let it loose. We'll be seeing if he can hunt down a few of these
the
kills.
time.
And yep, Zellsis caught. Util out in his hands. Wasn't really quite aware of that one, Dizzy. Tagging away.
my
Zekken
God.
spammed. Dart. Here we go. Only 3 players left now. Loud. Fast on the approach. Aftershock there, but a quick TP into the corner. Paranoid order Util layered on top of each
What
other.
can they
And they
do?
just
What can
cannot
they
do
do?
anything. scintillating, sizzling away, spraying him down with the
Okay,
rifles gained.
great round for Loud, man.
7-5.
Knife destroyed. Could be anybody
Saadhak
there.
with the frenzy again.
Out. Still open towards his
Always
back.
get some kills with this weapon.
So close to getting
Sentinels
punished
just
there.
be careful.
Very close. I mean, Les was quick onto the angle, onto that avenue of opportunity. They want to flood out now, facing with the bodies. Paranoia backing away. QCK!
That's unreal.
It's blind as the fadeaway.
4v2.
Damage
That
has
was
been
low
done. Definitely the
HP.
Zellsis here. Single shot will do
Oh,
it.
he checked.
It's
Yes.
close. There it is, straight to the chest, brings him down. John can't do much,
Great
so Loud
pistol
with that
by
pistol
Loud,
round.
man.
No, roll
On
it
the
from
fence,
Loud.
on the
Feel
side.
the presence, now
Don't
they're
get
going to be
away.
using it. TenZ. He's
What?
away, back to the corner actually. He's
Not
in an
away.
even deeper angle. He wants to try and take the fight to them. Flash, forced to set it up, that's
It's
Zellsis.
insane, man.
Dynamic duo just weaving in
Yo,
and out
what a
of the
play
flood
by
defense.
TenZ.
This time, reigns supreme.
Oh my
I love
god,
it.
man.
I think this map is set up so nicely for B flood defending. And the way that TenZ just eats
Yo,
the
TenZ is
breach
crazy,
out
man.
and
This is
still is
insane.
able.
Just to respect
It is
wondering
going
if
to
they
be a
could
3v3 retake on A,
potential
man.
avenue.
The hunter is here
A free
and be
plan here.
huge.
Loud.
And some players in potential positions to play a nice post plan too. You don't have to be worried about the initiator utility from Sen, which is the main part of it. But obviously there's still
Insane,
danger with the paranoia, with the showstopper.
My god.
Loud get
Peace of
info that
mind.
there's nobody on the flank.
Yeah, exactly, with that dart. Get around now, and that's a Hunter's Fury to add even more time pressure. Ult committed
That's
and stuck.
aggressive.
TenZ is forwards, he wins his
That's
fight.
nice.
That is ridiculous. Still with a paranoia, now to showstopper. Seeking to commit this one. Where these players might be, but the first tap at least forces out the ult. Rocket flying. Again, clears the one, but on top of this corner, on top of the box, Tuyz has to reveal his hand, spraying it through,
Oh my
guarding, blocking, all the bullets, Zekken,
God.
sticking, and he's won the round for his team. Despite the heroics of Saadhak, not enough.
Oh, this drone is huge.
Still might be
This
some
drone is
danger.
huge, bro.
Too late.
Two players spotted,
is insane by
tagged up
Saadhak.
here. Johnqt now, and the squeeze is online.
Yeah, in
QCK
big trouble there,
trapping
in big
around,
trouble
volley
here.
there. Oh, hello. Trip. TenZ lit up entirely. Let's loose that paranoia, but that one way, less than ideal. That was John's.
Great crunch in B main though from Loud.
Yeah.
That was
Sen
so
couldn't figure
good.
out how, which direction to go in, I
Oh,
guess.
Tuyz?
And Tuyz is here
Oh,
ready
we
to
got
pick up
Zellsis.
Zellsis. All good.
Okay, got it.
Oh, good.
And what a recovery.
Drone
Yeah, here
is
comes the
it.
drone.
Has to respect it
11
now.
to
It's running
9.
away just to get the hell out of there. Doesn't break the drone either, so it clears out the
Nice,
site
nice, the
entirely.
Viper
No
splits off,
command.
they plant.
Let loose, let
This is
rip.
going to be
Zellsis
huge, man.
spreads it wide now. Cross onto the site. Not going to be letting them use that util plant. Stuck here by Cauanzin.
Oh,
TenZ
this
onto that high
Q
ground
is
approach.
insane by
That's found
TenZ.
value. If less being removed, that's one of the star players going pound for pound, just removing this one. And a call is made to try and fight this one. Sacy taking it straight to them. Man in tow, and he's just caught the backside, clips Saadhak out towards the back of the head. Flash through, running gun with a Spectre, ult denied. Tuyz is miles away. The knife
can he
gives
do
them
that?
every single bit of information they could want. Skipping a hop, dodging round. Surely,
Oh
way.
my god,
Send it up
bro.
to 12. Oh my. Less.
These are
Matters into his own hands.
Yeah.
Look at this deep lurk.
These are the rounds where Les just decides, all right, my team's struggling to come up with an idea. I am going to make the play to win.
It's deep. Goal,
He's so
Zellsis.
good, man.
Wasn't ready
The
for
goat.
it. Peeking it wide like that,
5
just
is what?
slowly.
Magic point for
Did
Sentinels.
manage to vacuum up that space now. There's going to be that repick. Sacy just trying to tuck himself into the corner here. Needs some help from the rest of his team. Hunter's Fury trying to collect these kills as well. They're trying to face from spawn. Run it back there. Actually brought him down with the ult. And Sacy in this entire time somehow has stayed alive. Tucked to the corner. Got a smoke at his back to try and help him out. And everybody's going to be facing him here. Flash in his face, spraying through. Door
Oh
praying.
my god, only John
This
left.
time
3
Loud.
HP.
One's on top here. 5 alive. Johnqt might not be
They
long
don't
for this
have
world
much
either.
money, man. It's better for John to save 55 seconds on the
with
clock,
tension.
guys. TenZ is here alone. But if he gets a kill, he can go.
Tiniest of angles, tiniest
Just
of
beautiful,
chances,
just
but he
beautiful.
gets it. Ulted up, stunned
Oh,
up,
he's
will
dead,
be
he's
brought
dead,
down
he's
in the
dead.
end, so the trade is
Sorry,
online
fuck.
here, and a call is made for Sen to scatter. Backing away, playing for the retake here. Saadhak
It's okay,
go
one
for the
away
plan,
from
but
the
he's
running
ended up
back.
just throwing it to the side. He's going to give it to QCK to get that run it back.
This is huge.
Optimizing, but also giving Sen an opportunity to throw in some util early on. They're not
This
going to go
can
for
be
the
huge
flood
for
defend
Loud,
up.
man.
Yeah, suppression fading. When is the time to strike? Here it is. QCK lets it rip, breaking the util. TenZ. Oh! This play gets caught into the wall there. Unfortunate with it. Still watching, holding for the flash. Anti-positions played, spam into the box. But it does buy them critical time. Now Running their way past this one. Are they going to anticipate?
Tuyz
Tuyz nails him to the back wall of Link. The upper second shot goes flying wide. Smoke and disengaging. Back and away. Zellsis seeking to clear this one out, but again the time running against them. The rifles have to sing true. They have to ring true. But it will not happen.
We're going overtime, my friends.
What?
To send util to stop this. Satchel.
Nice movement.
The pathing over to the top. Plant.
They can get a plant.
Going down here, but sort of util. After shot breaks
Oh
in.
my
12
god, time
seconds.
is low, time is low.
Really against them. Snake bite drop down
Holy shit, that
loud.
was huge by
This is them.
Cauanzin.
With a chance to really gain some ground here, swinging wide to punish. Cauanzin, you understood it as a win con and just decided to take the risk anyway. Tuyz fake the TP back, and now they want to fight this one into the back of the site. Double face, no util.
Nice double
Sentinels
face, man.
barreling
Good pick.
through, finding their own timings. Gifted with it, spamming through. Saadhak left in a 1v2.
Zekken making the wraparound to A-Link.
Saadhak sticking this one half onto it, half onto the defuse. He's bought himself a little bit of time, a window potentially, but he just needs a kill, and he's not being given it. He's not being given it. No one will give him an easy one.
But John, nice trade. Mad and serious point for Sentinels.
Exactly where he's positioned to punish him.
Moves his way out.
Yeah, they got a
Broken
camera.
there from the shutdown, I believe.
They're going into the heavy B setup.
Into it indeed.
It's a big split.
Potentially into the jaws of defeat.
That's huge by
Zekken.
Zekken,
He's
dude.
found his slice. Saadhak removed. And now confusion. It's a
They're not
frantic
even
play
in the
from Loud.
side. This
Which
is looking good
direction
for
do they go
Sentinels
into? The
movement.
one-way stopping them. Ults. And the util has to be used now to clear it
Oh
back
my
through.
God,
The spike's been
this is
dropped down. And time against them
Time is
entirely.
low, time
One
is
flash
low.
play. Watch for 2 to
2v4.
stand. And 2 potentially to fall. 2 years and less together now. Tapping it
flash,
out, but
this
there is no
flash.
chance. There is no hope. Sentinels. Inevitable.
Zen look incredible here. Dominating on the first map and squeezing through in overtimes to take their appointment with Gen G in the upper finals. Ooh. Loud pushed them.
Oh, they did.